It happened. Hey guys, what is up? It's Jamie, Farnsworthy Vending, and today has just been one heck of a day. Make sure you watch this video all the way to the end so you can see what happened, because we had some crazy stuff go on. Alright guys, let's roll right into this. So we started the day off just filling up this little teeny car that I have. I'm sure all of you guys have seen it, but I came to the realization it is absolutely too small for what I'm trying to do now. 100% too small for what I'm trying to do. Let me show you the clip real quick. Let's roll into it.
Crap guys, this is getting out of control. Look at this. That's the front seat. This is the back seat. We still have to pick up more product. I need the truck back.
So once we were done there, I drove over, picked up the Coke order, and the car was already full. So I rearranged some stuff, made it work. This made the rest of the day so inefficient, it was ridiculous. But we got over to the co-op real quick. I've got a combo machine located there. And then I had to pull everything out, which was incredibly inefficient. It's easier just to show you, look.
This is the most inefficient thing ever, but in order for me to do this, I'm gonna have to pull everything out just to line things up right. So we've got it out. This is all for this location. This is for another location. I'm just gonna do the soda machine real quick first.
So once I got that all situated, I just went straight in with all the soda. And this is another problem that keeps rising up is I don't have a dolly yet. So I literally just walked case after case after case. This took way too long. I just went ahead and started filling the soda machine up. I didn't touch the root beer though, and the reason why I'll explain right here.
We're trading the Barks root beer out with cranberry ginger ale. Cranberry ginger ale. Okay, so we're quickly going to switch the root beer out with Canada Dry, and in order to do this, there were 3 of these. Took the bottom 2 out. Now, this rail right here pops out a little bit, and we might have to use 2 hands to do this.
So after realizing that I couldn't actually film and put that can in there, I just decided that I was going to set the camera up and just do it all right then and there, right with the camera rolling. After switching everything out, I actually pulled all of the root beer out, and I had to do it 1 root beer at a time. It took a very, very long time. But let me show you real quick how I did that. And just for reference, this is a USI. I don't have the model number right in front of me, but it's a USI combo machine, and my other machine that's a combo works the same way.
Okay, so to empty this rail out, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the snack side of this machine. There's a button right here, so press that button. And then on this side, I press the number 5. So that's going to open up the select. Then we hit H6. And now it's going to cycle. And I've already cycled through everything. So it dropped the correct can.
So at this point, I'm ready to move on to the snack machine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull everything out, look at it. The chips on this machine did wind up having a bit of an issue that we fixed. We fill everything up real fast.
Alright, so I'm going to leave the gum the way it is. It hasn't really sold much of anything. But we've got this all filled up, ready to go. All full, looking clean. That's nice. Got that row full, that row full. Gonna move on to the next one and get done. Now for the best part of them all. Solid compared to what we've been getting. Not gonna pull anything, but we got some change building up. Sweet. Alright, let's move on.
Now just for reference, I want to remind you the last collection, it was a 2-week collection and it was $43. So I can already see improvement at this location. Once we were done there, I brought everything back out to the car and Tetrised it back into the flipping thing. Need my truck back so bad.
Alright guys, so I'm kind of like ducked in my car right now because of all the stuff that's in here. This is the most uncomfortable collection I've ever had. But I have really awesome news. This collection doubled. Well, I'm not sure if it doubled. I have to look at the last video. But we did $78 in 3 weeks here. So I'm pretty excited because it was not that good before. I'll look in VentSoft and figure out and tell you at the end of the video. But it's definitely getting much better, and we're putting it on a 4-week cycle. So hopefully we'll be collecting over $100 out of this machine on a regular basis.
All right, guys, so right after that, we went over to my NRC location where I can't film at. And once again, we had a really crappy collection from there. So what I did to resolve this is I went into the office and I spoke with someone there, and we came to a conclusion that I'm gonna start changing the product out with product that might work. She is also gonna check and see if maybe we can move the machine into the shop itself where everyone is actually working and out of the office area, because I really believe that it's only the office people using it, and there's only like 5 people in the office. There's like 60 people in the shop. So that's where I want the machine. But anyways, once we were done with that, we headed over to the Hyundai dealership, and as you guys know, I've got a Vendstar 3000 there. We wanted to check up, see how that was doing. I also have a Royal 660 placed there. Beautiful blue machine, I love that thing. So once I got to Hyundai, oh my gosh, guys, I cannot explain to you how ridiculous trying to fit in that little car was. With everything like packed in around me, it was just insane. So I decided that I was gonna fill that machine up as much as I feasibly could.
Alright, so we're gonna fill this as much as we can because we don't have a whole lot of room in the car and we need some space.
Now you saw how much was in there. We filled that sucker up. Here, I'll show you a clip real quick of what it looked like afterwards.
Well, that's as full as I could get it. Alright, here's the fun part. Let's see how much money we made. This is 2 weeks. Oh, very slow 2 weeks.
After counting the money from that machine, I went back into the car and it was amazing. I could actually fit in it. It was great.
Alright guys, so I literally stuffed everything I could in that machine. Everything I could possibly fit in that machine, I made a way and I fit it in there. And I can breathe now. So we gotta go over to BJ's. I gotta pick up 2 boxes of chips. And then we're gonna head down and go to Claremont.
So now we're on our way down to Claremont, and we are gonna hit up our Subaru location down there. I've got a GPL down there, a Crane GPL, I can't remember the model number, but that's my snack machine. And then we have a Royal 660 machine. We're gonna go right in and we're gonna start checking up on the Royal just to see how everything's doing. Now I brought everything over and I just filled the machine right up, got it, because I have to fill that one to the top. If I don't, they'll run out of like everything. But after I filled it up, it happened. That flipping thing fell on the floor and like, oh, so upset. So upset. Now what really got me about this is it fell on the floor and it's totally empty. Like there's nothing in it at all. And there was a lot of soda missing out of that machine. There was like nothing in it. There's only 3 bills in this that are jammed up. There's 3 jammed bills. So what that tells me is that this machine jammed right after my last collection 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So this machine's had a jammed bill acceptor for 2 weeks and no one called me. I got no phone call. That's my busiest machine. That is literally my highest volume machine in my entire company. No one called me for 2 weeks with a jammed bill acceptor. Oh. Now, I continued film. I'm like super calm, but really in my head, I'm like freaking out as I count out $7. It's just like, oh man, I was so upset. It was ridiculous. I was so upset, it was ridiculous. So because of this, I'm gonna go over to the snack machine and I just wanna check everything. I'm gonna run through, check to see how much product's gone. And then I want to check the bill acceptor and make sure that that one's not jammed too. Like, the chances are really slim that that's actually the case, but I just want to check it because I'm freaking out about this other machine. It's just like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe what was happening. Of course, once I got over there, the bill acceptor was fine. You could see there's plenty of money in it. It did a little bit more than it would normally do. I imagine people were probably putting dollars in there to change them out for quarters to use in the soda machine. So then we went through, I filled up the gummies, then I went through and filled up the chips and popcorn, grabbed the first shelf and then the second shelf of the candy bars and stuff like that. Then we moved right in. I got the cookies and the little muffin things as well. I got those all filled up in there. After I got done with that, I just sat in the car for a minute and like really soaked in what just happened. Now, when I got home, I just kind of relaxed and calmed down. It took me way longer than it was supposed to. I was like infuriated. But at the end of the day, the whole collection was 250 bucks. It was a lot worse than it should have been. It is what it is. Problems happen, you know. But guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. Guys, do me a huge favor. Remember to love life, live your dreams. Be Farnsworthy.